All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota. Today, na a special program, and I just want to welcome everybody. We in this live stream. Normally, I know they do broadcast during the week because today, na American Naya will get Thanksgiving Day. So, for some of who they work for the government, it's gonna be a holiday for we, and I just want to take the opportunity, like we have been telling earlier, say most of the holiday now I go broadcast because there are people who want me for make I go the broadcast twice a week, which I cannot do, but because of the opportunity for the holiday. So I want for take this opportunity for talk about very important thing today. We get for do with country and in politics. And as we all know, the culture now this program is that we go always want for hearing from you. Not to Dr. Mankota no more they come and talk and tell you what I feel. I want for hearing what you feel also. So what you get for do for make you able to be part of the program is you go either send comments at the comment section of the platform where they watch we from. With the broadcast on three platform, with the broadcast on YouTube. So you get the comment section at YouTube, right? So just put that comment there. I go able to read an. And we also get Facebook. Facebook gets comment section. Put that comment in, and we go able to read that too. Then we get Caster. Caster now a new streaming program platform where with the broadcast. We know the broadcast now we website when www.tpnradio.com because we try for revitalize or revamp the broadcast section of the the website. So we will not the broadcast on that today. But these are some of the platform where we broadcast from. And I just want for make them very clear, say, not hesitate for giving you comments because it's important that I hear it from you too, not to you no more supposed to hear it from me. Okay. So these are some of the things where I want for make we do here interaction, we they interact with each other. And it good when everybody they say in your mind and I will learn from you, you will learn from me. Okay. So yes, today the program not just a special program, when a very brief program, probably I would just go take between 45 and 1 hour for this program. And we will go from there. So let's start with what's in the purpose of this program today. The program get for do with the review committee where then just don't set up. Um, well, I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, they announced, I think it was day before yesterday, they announced the names of the people then from the APC and the SLPP side. One of the things we, very important for make we understand is this committee we then just don't constitute so it stems from the dialogue agreement where the APC, the SLPP led government and other stakeholders then they may agree on the dialogue. And the dialogue, we don't talk about the dialogue so many times now, right? So um now based on what's in they agree on the dialogue, now some of the things that we then they try for fulfill. During the announcement of this committee, Ayeri, Dr. Samura and President Madabio in the talk saying the APC don't fulfill one of the requirements way for make sure the members of parliament go back na parliament for go participate na the governing part of the government where na parliamentarians and then don't go back. So that na a fulfillment. And I also understand saying the SLPP led government don't receive the list of people that way potentially na people that way they arrest based on political process. We call them political prisoners, right? So these are some of the things we the dialogue they try for, the dialogue team they try for accomplish. I want to I already say some of the the prisoners then when politically motivated arrests. They don't release some of them. I don't know whether they don't release majority of them. But as Unayeri from Dr. Samura and other members of the APC party, then get for send a list, and the list get for be scrutinized based on the requirements waiting constitute a politically motivated arrest. That's not something we the APC and the SLPP get for sit down and work on, and try for find a common ground for make they able for achieve that part of the dialogue also. And now the other part of the dialogue we get for do with the constitution of um, this review committee where they announced the day before yesterday or so. Um, well, I think say in that regard, I think things are moving forward, and I just want for appreciate those who are actually involved for make we country we able to get a peace of mind, and try for look at some of the issues, political election issues, then we go able for remedy some of the things that we we know we know lack, we try for change them. The one the way we lack, we try for improve them. But that is not actually the only thing that I believe I want to talk about today. As we all know, there was a mistake, in my own opinion. This is my own opinion. You may get your own opinion. There was a mistake where the dialogue team we come up with the recommendation they make. I think one of the biggest problems is that because we are only looking at Sierra Leone is now becoming just a two-party state, the APC SLPP. It's a fact, right? But sincerely speaking, Sierra Leone is more than just two-party state. And one of the mistakes we the organizers of this dialogue make is just include the two-party. We all know say about 11 to 13 political party we contest for this election, right? You go say, well, some of them are actually meaningless. No, they are not meaningless. They participate. And that makes it a multi-party process. So where are those people? Why do we have to exclude them? So we are actually endorsing a two-party state na Salon. I think we may be making a big mistake on that because of that perception we will get where we make the decision and what will happen. We end up for create another conundrum, another problem for the country. You know, when they listen to the discussion about this election, the only thing we hear is it's like APC versus SLPP. Okay? APC versus SLPP. That's not the dominant discussion that we election. And because of that perception, we created some kind of an invincible problem. Now, only a few people then begin to realize them problems. And we always say we have a problem of regionalism, a problem of sectionalism, tribalism, and groupism within the context of politics and salon. We all know that. We get that, them kind of thing in there. And some of they stand up very seriously, very strongly, and try for denounce some of them, their exclusion. Then they, people are excluded based on their own region. People are excluded based on their own tribe. People are excluded based on their own section. And people are excluded based on the group. Even within a political party, we get what we call groupism. We are in a small section of people in the political party, then form a group, whatever name they call them, and these are the only people that are allowed or tolerated for make them be part of any process within the political party. So this type of behavior creates more problems for the country. And we see that pan this selection of the members of this committee where they set up. When you look at this committee where they set up, it lack diversity. Yep, it lack diversity. The committee, in as much as I appreciate for the people then we try for solve the problems of the country, I think they forget either deliberately or otherwise for make them try for constitute a committee that is diverse, and this committee lack diversity. Now, a lot of them don't know, but just look at the two political parties them where well, the SLPP then say they're not that government, that's fine, but SLPP led government. Let me just put it this way. All right. When you look at the two committee members, the way they put, you they see the problem within this committee. Self. Number one, it not represent the entire country. I think what we need for good start for talk about when we talk about elections, let we forget about APC versus SLPP, because I think now the things now then discussion and they try for distract we from grasping with the actual problems we're gonna solve. You know, SLPP versus APC. The moment we continue talking about SLPP versus APC, it's all about SLPP versus APC, and in that regard, it excludes all other people. And now let me give you what are the time for talk about. When I look at this this list, this now the list of people them waiting at the committee, where the SAPC send na that committee there. Where right now then they don't constitute at the committee. You get Kalfara Mara, you get Dr. Richard Contem, you get Almami P. Koroma, what they call Petito, we get Boniface S. Kamara, we get David Fona, we get Bernadette Cabo, and we get Prince Tolly. 7 people at this committee. 7. These are all APC members. All right, let me go. I will come back to this list, but let me go to the next list when at the SLPP list wait and say. You get Emmanuel Gayama, you get Fatmata Hassan, you get Asata J. Kaba, you get Helen Koyembe, you get Napoleon Koroma, you get Alpha Sise, and you get Komba Commander. For una, we're actually very sensitive to certain factors where they actually impede peace and unity in the country. What's in the problem with them list here? Pay attention, look at this list very carefully. Let me read it again. Emmanuel Gayama, Fatmata Hassan, Asata Jekaba, Helen Koyembe, Napoleon Koroma, Alpha Sise, Komba Commander. Let me go to the APC. Kelfara Mara, Dr. Richard Conte, Almami Petito Koroma, Boniface S. Kamara, David Fona, Bernadette Cabo, Prince Tolly. I want to make you put in the comment section of the platform where they watch you from, what's not the problem with this list. I will give you now what's not the problem. So let me take a look at the comments. We don't come. All right. Well, we just get one person first. When Michael Coker say, okay, the government don't begin come. So I really want to know what's in the problems and we will get on this list here where they just don't present. There's a big problem, a huge problem, and the problem highlights the the list highlight the problems where we they facing where we leaders them they're not actually either aware or they're not clear. But I want to follow put them at the comment section, then I go read them. Michael Coker say, Doctor, let me just put this comment here because probably we'll discuss them. Michael Coker say, Doctor, what is your take regarding the inclusion of civil society in the committee? Very good. Now, a very good question. This and we did discuss about this question, and it also tap into the problems what they talk about when we they look at the political problem as alone. Not two parts we they look, either APC or SLPP, and that don't dilute with sense of nationalism. Okay, I'm trying to answer Michael Coker in question we make. When we look at politics in Salon, within our own, binocular, what would they look? Would they only see APC, SLPP? Yes, I understand. Say these are the two dominant political parties. Okay, I understand that, but they are not the country. These two political parties are not the country. When we look at politics, we are looking at the citizenry, the people, where they go vote. Okay? Irrespective of whether you vote for the APC party or for the SLPP party. And these people come out from different parts of the country. Okay? Now, I agree with the inclusion of civil society in the committee. I totally agree with that. I know say some people then say, well, enough will happen because the dialogue talk say not only tripartite, whatever they call them, now they agree on. Well, that in itself na wrong. It's not supposed to be so. And everybody knows say not to everything we Madam they do at the support. Madam don't do so many mistakes then we. In fact, the only thing I support we Madam don't do now the free education. That's not the only thing. But I want for credit and this particular inclusion of the civil society, which actually constitutes Sierra Leone political dynamics. Not to APC, SLPP no more. No, these are political parties. In fact, if we only focus on political parties, then we're not going to ever get peace in the country because each political party gets a different ideology than the other. So there will never going to be some kind of a merge or what we call a pyramid junction. Usa they can't touch. The APC, their own ideology is different from the SLPP, their own ideology. So waiting we as Sierra Leonean we need for focus while them political party are they go at loggerhead. I want for make we focus on waiting na the touching point na the pyramid. And one of the institutions where they try for work very hard for foster that touching point are the civil society. So why first of all we not even consider the civil society when we go make their agreement and we try for exclude everybody else, but the two political party we not go ever agree. And that's not they solve the problem. So if Madabio bring in the civil society, I think that's a very good thing because it's only highlight that these are the foundation of we politics na salon. Because the civil society, presumably, that they're supposed to be the eyes of the people. The people, the way they strive for monitor the different activities of them political party. Because to be honest with you, political parties are not arbiters of waiting they go in the country. Everybody they try for win. That's not it's just about like a business person. Waiting are the main objective of a businessman. Now for maximize profit. How it maximize profit, it no matter as long as profit they come. So now the same thing with the political parties. Their own responsibility or their own objective is just to maximize success for making them win the election. Okay. So for just take them two people here and just say, okay, these are the two problems. No, they are not the two problems. We have a problem from across the board. The civil society get problem because we see the civil society how they behave. Okay. We know their activities. They are integral part of the society. In fact, in my own opinion, the civil society should be the arbiters of politics in that country. So excluding them already don't undermine the the effective solution where any parts they play. And they tell you one thing very important thing, and I know say una go agree with me. This is the way they get for sit down. So both the APC and the SLPP are going to focus on their own party, their own interest. Imagine we not get any other institutions. I'm talking about institutions and waiting at the country. I'm not talking about like the AU, UN, or whatever. When the third part of the dialogue. These are just observers. Okay, they are observers. So if we be not left farm, just the APC and the SLPP, and now they get seven members, the other person gets 7 members, you know what thing ever happen? Solution not supposed not for being come another committee. Because when the APC say, okay, now this we want, for example, we all here waiting at the different speeches of the political party representative in another meeting a day ago, 2 days ago, right? I see Dr. Samoda, one of the toughest speech where you don't ever give. And them call. And waiting the insinuation. Well, first of all, we get for force ECSL for produce the results based on polling station. Well, that's now one of the requirements, that's one of the demands of the APC, right? Well, then get 7 people, okay? Now, the government, and they call them the SLPP, for the sake of argument, the SLPP, they're opposed to that. Then get 7 people. Imagine if they get for put her into vote. Things are never been going nowhere. Yeah, we all hate Amada Bio because of some of the things that they do in the country where you're not able to make an effective change, especially when it comes to the economy. It's very, very devastating. And about a couple of weeks ago, I talked about the status of the economy in that country today, and everybody know for say, Salon is actually in default. Technically speaking, we are in default. Any country where in GDP is based 92% of in GDP is based on loans, they are technically in default. Now when Africa man not they file for bankruptcy, we don't know what's in a bankruptcy. If in our Western society, Salon for don't file bankruptcy a long time ago. For don't file bankruptcy. But we not care because we don't care about the ordinary people. As long as we salary they come every single a month, it doesn't matter. Everything is going well, you know. So without them civil society, you understand? That dialogue not for being go no side. Because I go tell you I will tell you for free. I don't know. Maybe because of money, because money get for play. Maybe the APC go able for slack their own demands and try for come together and work with the SLPP. We don't say now parliament, right? Maybe and this is just maybe. But without that, there was never going to be resolution at all. Now a waste of time. So 100% I support the civil society for be part of this committee where they go sit down and review. Well, if the two political parties are in a deadlock, then the civil society now then get for what they call the tie. Okay. I know say a lot of people they're not happy with that because I'm telling you, a lot of people then just want for make we continue with this conundrum where we and some this back and forth. To them, now it benefits to them because when do clean it they go sit down in computer or taking phone for send so many trash na social media about the problems where they go on. So they don't want solution. If everything is resolved, then people and they're not useful again. Nobody they listen to them like the way that they listen to them when it comes to this division where they go on at the country. So yeah. So if you ask me this question, Mr. Michael Coker, I support them based on which I don't explain to you. So okay. Now Let me go back. Hold on, let me just pull this. Let me go back to the question where I've been asked now. What's not the problem? You see, Sierra Leone, a lot of people they know, they just not care. Sierra Leone now a complex society. Very, very complex. You know, people like the United States, where they don't try to eliminate most of the natural barriers, the natural misunderstanding, where they cause problems for the society. For example, tribalism, whereas we still get racial discrimination here, but we are talking about the micro side of them problems here: tribalism, regionalism, sectionalism, and within the same political party, we call them groupism. When you look at this list, Kelfala Mara come out. Na the north. Dr. Richard Conte come out. Na the north. Almami P. Koroma come out. Na the north. Boniface S. Kamara come out. Na the north. David Fofona come out. Na the north. Bernadette Kabo come out. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure with Bernadette Kabo. Maybe he married to a Timini. Now that last name they take. But according to people, they will understand and say, na the north he come out. Prince Tolly come out. Na the north. So we get an entire political party membership now this National Review Committee. All common at the north. All common at the north. Now, if you go back to, let me see, go to the SLPP. Let me make sure the SLPP they themselves then gets their own, not make any mistake. Now, let me go back to the SLPP then, okay? Emmanuel Gayama, who say he come out? At the east, Fatmata Hassan, who say he come out? Actually, Fatmata Hassan not to west he come out. Fatmata Hassan he come out at the north. Okay? Fatmata Hassan at the north he come out. Not to northwest, actually. Fatmata Hassan Namagburuka Dembonam, at the come out. Look, Hassan in house. Pamado, we call in Daddy then call him Pamado Hassan. Look in house, look we house na Maburuka. Adam Street. Okay. So now the north he come out. Now, Anata Kaba, who say come out? Well, some people then they come on at the east, north. But let me just put and say, now the east he come out. Okay. All right. I don't know whether they call me, but I'm not going to answer you for now. If you call me for the program, please call the number where you see na the screen 480-409-4001. That's not the number that one they wait. Oh no, I know. Are they on the program? What do they come? Okay. So Helen Koyambe, who side come out? At the east. Napoleon Koroma, who side come out? Now the north. Alpha Sise, who side come out? Now the north. Combat Commander, who side come out? Now the east. Okay. So now see the problems where they affect we country. And the politicians, they're not sensitive to some of them here. Because when you are sensitive, well, I think the word sensitive, it's a little bit out of place. I think the best word is conscious. When you are conscious of some of them here, where you know, say, a very, very complicated in our society, people are paying attention to some of them here. If I remember during the time when Madabu, in first time, where it began sack a lot of people then from the north. This is now one of the things that we divide the country very rapidly. So if politicians are not conscious about some of them, complications here when you talk about tribalism, regionalism, sectionalism, and groupism, then they always do the wrong thing. Imagine a group of 14 people from both sides. They only represent two regions. Two regions. The North and the East. Two regions. The question where every patriotic Sierra Leonean, irrespective of which side you belong, whether you're in APC or SLPP, irrespective, I just want to make you take your cap, your APC or SLPP cap, put it aside. I want to make you wear the green, white, and blue way at the main cap way we're supposed to wear. The question you're supposed to ask is, what happened with the south and west of the country? What happened? The south, now the biggest region, now that part of the country. The south. So what happened with the south? So you go one for tell me, say, the FLPP folks them, we actually compile them to list here. The APC folks them, we actually compile them list here. They not get anybody we competent enough from the south or from the west, we go able to then competition for represent that part of the region. Are you telling me that? I don't think so. So what are they trying to tell you now? This not a one-party problem. This actually highlights the problems that we will get as a society. It transcends party politics. The politicians, where they head them political party, they're not conscious of some of them problems here. And that make every single time. Then they continue repeating the same problem because they are not conscious of that. For say, these are some of the factors that we will need for resolve, for fix, for let people then feel belonging. When you look at the West, now they get the most population in the country. Over 1 million plus people. At the West alone. Over 1 million, probably it's going to 2 million. Okay? The West alone. And you are telling me that when they go sit down for go discuss about election review, election problems, we not only appoint North and East. That's all. The North and the East. Now we not only appoint. These are the people that are going to discuss the entire problems of the country when it comes to elections. To be honest with you, it is pathetic. It is really, really pathetic. And it shows how insensitive we politicians are. You know, I will tell you one thing as a society. Last week, I talked about this passionately. If this generation, we own generation, not able for effect any change, now that country there, we don't destroy the next generation, just like the previous generation, we don't destroy we own generation. Yes, definitely. So, what are we supposed to do? Let we not be afraid for go to point out some of their inept behavior by we politicians. Afraid. There's no need for you for afraid because now so we previous generation been afraid the politician and say when something be happen, what is them in they say? Some of you will be they grow up with small, will they will big one and they talk yeah, I let them try the me not a politician, me mama not a politician, me papa not a politician, okay, nobody win in our politics. And we allow the politicians then for reign free, destroy the country. But guess what? Those people previously where them in a talk say, let them try it. They're not a politician. When the war can as alone, that they suffer. That the same people there, some of them they lost their life over according to the statistics who we are probably this is not just a made up statistics, but then tell you say about 50,000 people lost their lives. Majority of them people then they not to politicians them. So go sit down in this 21st century, in this dynamic world, and continue for say, let them try them. Me not a politician. These guys are continuing making the same mistake over and over and over. It not go change a thing until we stand up and say, hey, enough is enough. Listen to the people. Look at the APC. Look at the APC. They repeat the same mistake. Wait, they repeat during the time of we election, we lower level election. That is the same thing they repeat so. This same groupism. If maybe expect say the APC party at this particular time, if we don't recognize some of the mistakes that the terrible, well, they call them fatal mistakes that we would have been done do, and try at this time for rectify them. I don't know much about the SLPP, the union list, but I believe say the same thing. I know say Emmanuel Gayama, Nasaloni de, Fatmata Hassan. I think Fatmata Hassan probably even in America now. I had Takaba Nasaloni de. Len Kwembe even in America now, but we don't return about over 10 years ago. So Nasaloni de, Napoleon Nasaloni de, Alpha Sisi Nasaloni de. Combat commander Nasaloni Day, and if you go to the APC them, Kelfaya Mara Nasaloni Day, Richard Conte Nasaloni Day, Petito Nasaloni Day, Boniface Nasaloni Day, David Fona Nasaloni Day, Bernadette Nasaloni Day, Prince Tolly Nasaloni Day. Look at that. Look at this list. No diaspora, no did you. None. Diaspora, no did it. And we are talking about inclusion. No diaspora with you. So these are the people that are going to sit down and discuss and review the problems the way they go now the country. The problems they not only affect them people here. But if every time we lead at them, they make mistake, everybody is silent. We don't want to point out them mistakes and they because we first say if we point out the mistakes them, maybe we go lost we influence from their leaders and they. We are not doing them a favor. Because they are also human beings. They're liable for making mistakes. So sometimes when they do something, they believe say what then they do not the right thing. But some of we where they're outside of the leadership, we they see some of them think that they will not say a mistake. If we not point out and say, hey, bro, that decision we make, not the right decision. So I think go back and try for revisit that. We just they sit down and unfortunately some of we they always they support. Because to we, perceptionally, we believe say that the best way we support your leader, and the best way we support a political party. We are contributing to the problems of individual political party. This is why people like me, so irrespective of what you think about me, I stand out. I stand out because, hey, those people are human beings. They get conscience. When they make mistakes, maybe in the beginning they think they're the correct thing, but if people then point out their mistakes and they sit down and realize and say, I think same. I'm not happy with that person they talk, but what they talk not true anyway. Now the reason is where some of who get credibility in the APC party, irrespective of what somebody think. Today I take phone, call any of the leaders in the APC, then they're willing to answer me. Why? They not see me for useless life. They not see me for yuki. They not see me for hypocrisy. When you do wrong, I tell you say do wrong. When you do right, I will tell you say do right. And I praise you for do wrong. And I advise you for because of I say I praise you for do right. And I advise you for the wrong things the way they do. That's not even call love. That's not even call support, legitimate support for your party. But every time within a social media, they support the wrong things. And when we see people the way they try for reroute some of the trajectory where we lead us in the go, we they attack them people and they say, no. You hate the party, you hate the leaders them. So therefore, you're not to even APC enough, you're not to even SLPP enough. Well, these are the results of the silence where we now want for law we sit down in silence. A group of people where you get for go sit down and discuss about something where they affect the entire country. You only go pick 2 sections. Because these are the people you trust for CS. Nami group member them. That group is who they talk about. And then they go sit down. What they get for go sit down? You know what they get for go focus on? They go focus on the national issue. They are not. Everybody where you see now, now the SLPP and the APC, now somebody where actually now partisan person. It's okay to be partisan. But at least let us diversify the group. The committee is supposed to get a representative from the east, the west, the north, and the south. And we get representative from the civil societies, organizations. You know what make I know they blame the mediators them? They don't know the complexity of we country at all. They don't know. So what's in the focus? How peace go able to come? And based on the recommendations of the very people that win as Sierra Leoneans them, the APC team, the SLPP team, we sit on that dialogue, then based on the own recommendation and suggestion, now it make them come up with this for saying that tripartite, whatever. Groups, 3 groups. Well, definitely, it's supposed to be more than 3 groups. Well, actually, 2 groups, because the 3rd group just observers them. They're not going for votes for any decision where they get for take. So imagine if we've been just focused on 2 groups, the APC and the SLPP, people where they're not like each other. They never been get anything we get for this substantive from that committee then. Well, I think I don't highlight the problems that we will get, and me and you get responsibility for making we continue for highlight them problems then they and try for tell we leaders them for let them be conscious of some of them complexities here. Now I come to the comment. Michael Coker say, happy Turkey Day, doctor. Well, happy Thanksgiving, my brother. Well, now the reason this way I sit on here today because I supposed to be woke, but because it's a holiday today, na Thanksgiving Day. Well, I hope say Sierra Leoneans they're not go start for celebrate Thanksgiving again, no. Because I'm not talking about Sierra Leoneans we waiting in America now. I'm talking about Sierra Leone Day because we always borrow cultures them. Okay. I don't know what that tell me say. Then they celebrate one holiday where would they celebrate now? We not get nothing for do with Salon. Salon then say they don't begin celebrating. We always borrow things them. I've been long answer this question already, so I move to the next question. Mama for why saying APC instead of diversifying their membership, they again use these opportunities to solidify their northern base, no member from the south or east. All right. Well, I think I don't talk about this earlier. It is not only the APC. Anybody where they say by this particular problem, now only the APC pass you one for be partisan no more. The SLPP, any Southern away then gets. Show me one Southern away the SLPP then put Panda list there. The 7 people. Show me. I've been there try for look at Helen Koyembe. But probably the one the way Sabi are saying that it's me. I've been facing na South Ikomot because I remember he go on for Honorable in 2012. I think na Tayama na Moyamba district. So, but some people then say na East Ikomot. So I just left and so. But no, they not put no Southern and Western at all. I see them put Famata Hassan not to West Ikomot. Famata Hassan na North Ikomot. Now we come on at the same place. So Mama for why the problem is there on both sides. And that make a highlight the hypocrisy of them people here. So it's left with me and you now for continue for point out some of them problems are with with politicians and they still continue for create for we. Okay. Michael Coker say APC is notorious of having folks from Kamakwe Road, very regionalistic party. Okay. But Una says feel the test on this particular list. So no Western person, no did it. Let me see again. The one the way try for. Yep. No Western person don't they pound a list back. Emmanuel Gayama na East. Fatimata Hassan actually na North, then say West, not to West Ikomot, na North Ikomot. IJ Kaba na East, North, according to them. Helen Koyembe na East. Napoleon na North. Alpha Sise na North. Komba Commander na East. So both political party then shown the West, then shown the South. But here is the irony. The biggest support for the APC party, it ain't at the West. Okay? It ain't at the West. Why we shun the West? Well, I don't know. The biggest support for the SLPP, it ain't at the South. Why then shun the South? I don't know. I think na lack of consciousness or what they call insensitivity. You know, but not to one political party no more. This particular incident, all the political party then form. Now let we go to Junior Cabo. Who's the political dispute with its APC and SLPP or all political parties? Who's the political dispute with is it APC or SLPP or all political parties? Okay, I understand what he's for you. They try for ask a question whether the dispute where they go on is only between APC and SLPP or all political parties. And they tell you saying this particular issue is not about political party. It's about elections. Okay? It's about election. It just happened for BC. The dominant political party are actually dominating the discussion. You know how many political parties were actually contested in this past election? About 11 to 13. 11 political parties. And they all get votes. So if we talk about election, practically speaking, first of all, we're supposed to don't include them political parties in the discussion. Irrespective of them status na the politics of Salon. Supposed to. But no, the only political parties the way we care about is APC SLPP. Now we are actually officially endorsing that All the other political parties are useless. Even though they get their own small votes, they are useless. Now they carve the country into just two political parties. Now the lack of knowledge, now the lack of diversity, now they cause them thing. So this is not about political party. It is about election. And if it is about election, well, we have to be inclusive, because if I contest, even though I lost, that doesn't mean if they exclude me from the process, because I was also affected. The APC is affected as the SLPP. The SLPP is affected as the PMDC. The PMDC is affected as the other political parties. So why exclusion? You understand what I try to talk about, Junior, right? I think the discussion here is, or the confusion here is, our discussion is mainly based on political party. But the discussion actually should be about elections, not political parties. All right, Michael Coker. If the government was going to include the civil society, they should also include the 15 political parties, students, and religious council. Actually, the religious council are actually there. They get representation. Okay. Students, no. I don't think say students, okay. Okay. But indeed, political parties, the 13, actually not 15, 13 political parties will contest this election should have been included. I agree with you on that side. They should have. Okay. Because I don't see no reason why you for exclude them. Some of them then get grievances just as the APC. It just happened for this him. The APC is more vocal and more forceful than the other small political parties. There. But they are also part of the process. Why do we exclude them? So I agree with you on that side. For say, the 13 political parties should have been included. All right, Junior Kabo. When political party dispute happens in the USA, do we discuss all registered political parties, or it is between the Democrats or the Republican? Mr. Mankota, you tell us. Well, I don't know which side if in American idea. If in American idea, I don't know if they pay attention. The problem not got nothing to do with political party in American idea. Okay? It not got nothing to do with political party. It has to do with members of a political party where believe say the election was rigged. And it happened for this say most of their members and they now Republicans. But I go tell you say even within the Republicans them, a lot of them they agree say the election was not rigged. So it not got nothing to do with political party, my brother. It's not. Okay? Because if it is, then no Republican not for being come out and condemn within those folks during January 6th, which them go do na the Congress, na the Senate. So it not got nothing to do with Democrat and Republican. I think probably if you think so, maybe na misunderstanding no more. It's an individual people where believe say they're supposed for their power, irrespective of voting at the outcome of the result, and then go storm the Congress and cause problem. And from the beginning of that problem day, I know there is no side when they say they don't convict Republicans. No. Now the individual them, now they convict because they go do the wrong thing, not only Republican and not a Democrat. So it's not got nothing to do with the party. Okay? But in this case, I'm talking about Sierra Leone. It's instead of we focus on party, and what I say, if instead of focus on elections, we focus on party. And because of that, we dilute the entire conversation. A lot of people then they just think so this is APC versus SLPP. And if it is the case, then they exclude all the other political parties then, which is wrong. Moment for I say APC hell bent on going forward with their team A. They continue to see themselves as mainly northern-based outfit. The Unity Party (UP) of Liberia has afforded them a good template of winning against the incumbent. They prefer to stay in their comfort zone. Well, I talk about the election in Liberia last week. Anybody where they try for compare the election in Liberia, because I see na YouTube, somebody after that broadcast, somebody puts a comment. I think he watched the broadcast later on. He put a comment where he say, I suppose for compare Liberia and Sierra Leone. And I did that actually. I did the comparison, but not the way probably a lot of people then think, because there are so many things that they don't match up. So that comparison is just kind of a generic comparison for make we just know for say yes, we can do it. That's all. But I will tell you one thing. The APC party strongly believes say no political party no go win election as alone without tapping to the other side of the aisle. It has been consistently proven over and over and over. So anybody where they tell you say then we're able then at their own comfort zone and win the election. This past election is another typical example for say that person did it wrong. And I hope say we will realize that and try for diversify we leadership for include other parts of the country sooner than later. Mama for why say Southeastern APC members must be asking why they continue to align themselves with the APC. Well, I believe say they continue to align themselves with the APC because APC is not the current leadership. APC is a political party where give the opportunity to every citizen, irrespective of the geography, for make you align yourself to. And pretty soon, when this party, this leadership go, there will be a new leadership. So I think say that the right thing they do for continue for align themselves because they not believe, even if they not believe in the leadership, they believe in the party. They join the party not because of the leadership, they join the party because of the party. And that's my own defense for them. Now, Junior Cabo say, my observation of both lists is A, APC list is all known APC members. B, SLPP list is questionable. That is, Combat Commander and SLPP member. What of IJ Kaba? Well, I don't know, but I believe say Combat Commander now. I don't know. I know Sabiam, but now SLPP it must be an SLPP member. Strongly believes IJ Kaba actually is SLPP. In man, I not been the president. Okay. I think I said now in actual name I said Tujalo. I don't know, but I believe so. From Kono. Tijan Kaba na informal wave. Okay? So we know say na SLPP. I don't think say na a bad thing for appoint SLPP by SLPP or APC by APC. My problem is not that. My problem is why we know they look at the people within the political party and try for diversify their appointments here. For example, we get people that are the east, we get people that are the south, we get people that are the west, we get people that are the north. Why not pick at least one from them places then there for an equal representation? Then maybe the three on the way they left, would they look at qualification and experience? We pick the one and they. I believe say that could have been the best way we were able to diversify, the committee. But hey, then they do what they want for do, irrespective of what we talk. I'm not care. Michael Coker, Mama for why most Southeasterners don't care for the APC. The votes that they carry there are those who migrated from the north. Come on, Michael. You want time say no person way born at the southeast, they not ever vote for APC. Come on, man. We got a lot of votes from the APC, from the southeast for the APC. And what do you want to tell me? You want to tell me, say, you guys are tribalistic? No, I don't think saying that one they try to tell you. No, I don't think so. I believe say you just talk a normal. But we got a lot of people that will vote for APC from the southeast way, not to migrants them. I don't want to make you continue with this assertion, because if you do, then waiting they happen. People then begin to point out for say, una na tribalist them. Now una party no more una care about. No, I don't think that's a true picture of southeast at all, because I know. Junior Cabo, Doctor, have we ever been critical about the dominant tribes of all institutions in Sierra Leone? This is just a committee while dragging APC list and forgetting all the blatant tribalism in all institutions. Is the governance of this power government? Well, if you listen to me very carefully, Junior, I not cast blame on one political party. I cast blame on all political parties. All the two political parties are actually culprits of this lack of diversity. I just don't tell you, see, even the SLPP, they not appoint anybody from the south. Where now the most populous region for the SLPP, they not appoint nobody. The APC, the West, they not appoint nobody. Even though the West is more populous for the APC than any other part of the country. So this is not about just political party. This it has to do with the mentality of politicians. They're not sensitive. They are not conscious of the diversity of the country, the complexity of the country. Okay. I know you want me to make a start for be partisan, begin to blame the SLPP. They're no more on this. While we know say yes, we set self now culprits to these problems where they continue to happen at the country. Mama for I say CDA Tunis from the south is competent enough to be put on a committee of that nature. Southeasterners in the APC are just bag carriers as far as APC is concerned. Okay. Yeah, CDA Tunis, yes. Now one of the most prominent people then we're supposed to be no appoint for the APC. You know what I just want to make the APC do? I want to make we try to reverse the mistakes that we don't do. Everybody knows, well, not everybody, but majority of the people that know say that executive way them inform was a very, very regionally imbalanced executive. That's not a big mistake. The APC members in the southeast are going through a lot of pressure just because they align themselves with the APC. Some of them, they don't lost their properties, their homes and properties. So the least thing we're supposed to do for them people then for make we recognize them by appointing them into some of them committees for make them go be part of the process. But if everything where them come, now the north no more, it's not good. It's not good for our party. Hey, Papa God. Well, like I said, we go do better by God's power. Lamin Denke say, Mankota, put pen on paper to guide the committee. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have done that so many times, my brother. In fact, if you look at people the way practically they call, well, first of all, you spell my name bad. Now Mankota. Mankota. That's my name. Not so Makota. Okay? All right. Well, I don't do it, my brother, so many times. In fact, I don't do it since 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. And I'm gonna do that also 2024, 25, 26, 27, 28. Hopefully, at that time, I will be the leader of the APC party and the flag bearer. I don't say you go vote for me, definitely. You go vote for me. So I don't do it so many times. I mean, I'm one of the few people the way they take phone call, the leadership, behind the scene, talk to them, advise them. They don't care. Dude, they don't care. We leaders, they don't care. I don't know whether you don't engage with leaders them. I don't know. Maybe no one they engage with leaders them. Maybe not that make it talk. So anybody who don't engage with leaders them, then will tell you say them people then they not care. Where you see them go at that round table here, now waiting and they discuss them. That's it. Whether na wrong thing or na right thing, that's it. All right, Mama, for I say, SLPP list by region. Gayama South, Fatmata Hassan North, IJ Kaba. Who that tell you say IJ Kaba na West come out? Left no. This is just put a number because you want for prove a point. IJ Kaba not to West come out. I don't know. Anyway, Napoleon North. Commander East, CC North. Now put IJ Kaba for saying a West Komoto, so they are not doing. Okay. IJ Kaba, I believe saying na Kono Komoto. Now Fatima Bio in Kono sister. I hate Jalo. All right. Okay. Well. Whatever you say. Michael Kukam, doctor, let's face it. If you guys don't kick your current APC executive out of the APC, will suffer the same fate in 2030. In 2033, because you guys already lost 2028. Hey, bro, it's too fast, so it is speed that they give you a speeding ticket if you not take time. 2023 not even start yet. We don't lose her now. No worry, bro. We will reform and we will come very, very seriously, strongly. Lamin Denki, Mankota, that list of APC show that SLPP is not politically talented, tolerant. All right, Mankota, that list of APC shows that SLPP is not politically. I don't really understand what you mean. I don't really understand. You mean the list where we talk about right now? This list where they show so. All them people are always see so. This is not the APC. All them people are always see so, bro. They're all now from one great region and common at the north. So that will not point finger too much. Because if you point finger, the forefinger they point back at us. Look at them. Look at them. Okay. So we all not culprit. We all. I wish we should have done better. Lamin Danke say SLPP as a southeastern that refused to accept other political parties in their region. That shows they are not politically fair. I believe say we win something at the I think we win something at the south or something. Yeah, I think we win something at the south. I don't want for make we blame the south or the east. That will blame the politicians then. To me, the people now then here and they are also victims of the system. I mean, SLPP has killed young political party through the proportional representative system. But you member of parliament, they vote for that one, they too. So no point finger too much. You know, we just need to be sincere and try for highlight some of the problems that we're getting at that country. But the more we point finger, the more the forefinger then they point back at us. And Lamidan say all the other parties contested take sides with the government of BO and congratulated him through critical issues were raised by both local and international observers. Yeah, but it's about elections. Okay, it's not about party. If it's about election, then let's bring all the contestants. Now we sit down and talk. You know, we exclude because now you no more talk. Say the election is not fair. The other people they do not talk, so therefore they are not part. They shouldn't be part of the review. So they can all sit down and see. Sometimes they go able for even gain experience from that. Mohamed Bashir Darami, IJ Kaba is a current advisor to President. Yeah. Now SLPP woman. We know that. I don't know why somebody say IJ Kaba not to SLPP woman. Mohamed Bashir will say, where is the SLPP list? Look at now. I don't show you so, Mohamed. You see Anaya? Look at the screen. Emmanuel Gayama, Fatmata Hassan, Aisata J. Kaba, Helen Koyembe, Napoleon Koroma, Alpha Sise, and Combat Commander. Now the list are nine at the screen. So Lamin Danke Mankota, did you believe that the June 24th general election was rigged? Comment. Lamin Danke. Well, don't ask me that kind of question yet. I don't answer. What do you want to make an answer? What do you want to make an answer? My answer, as always, yes and no. Yes and no. I don't want to go back, start all over again. For the past 4 months, things say, why I don't talk about this same question now. But I go on for just briefly try for your own benefit. Maybe you know one day listening to me comment on this particular question. And don't ask me this question so many times. Yes or no? Yes and no, actually. Why I think say this election must have been unfairly executed or implemented, the process. I'm talking about the process. Okay. Number one, when we look at the campaign, you know, winning of an election not necessarily means say now from the day when they vote. You can win election way before even the vote. Now the reason is in America here, I don't know how you did, but in America here, you get people there when posters the way they tell you saying this particular candidate will win this election here. How they know? Because there's a process where they actually tell you say this candidate they win the election. And if the process is not fair, then in technically speaking, it's also a rig. Okay? It's a rig. So now that make us say yes. Because when you look at leading to the vote on the 24th, when you look at the 24th, how this election is rigged based on the circumstance until you specifically say the 24th. Let's focus on the 24th. I just tell you for say why I say yes, but you know, get nothing for do mostly on the 24th. The election was actually rigged before the 24th. Okay, that's not the yes down you are again. Now let we focus on the 24th. The no part. Or maybe are they even put another option at the answer? I don't know. But let's focus on what I know. And the claims where I see they go around. One of the problems where the APC been get on the 24th, where I've been there, was the APC been wants a projector for display the results the screen as then they come from different parts of the country. Then request, or let me say then demand for make them put a projection at the headquarter, the ECSL headquarter, where almost all the political parties representative then they do for make them see. And why the APC actually desperately want that? Because we not been get enough people the way they monitor the election in different political polling station. We not been get enough. I think say you for don't understand this story already for say APC not been get enough polling agents then for monitor all. So the only alternative now is we go able to monitor the results for some of the police station who will not get agent through that projector them. We not trust the announcement where they come in. We only trust what they post na the projector. The ECSI say they not get that time there. They refuse. If they hear about the lack of transparency where the international community they talk about is that. That's exactly. Because until that time, no international observer not come out and say, well, the voting was not transparent. None. And if you read the own report where they give, you go agree with me, say that was one of the things them because the some international observers then like the Canada Center, the EU, which again, America, the US, then get their own way of looking the result. But this now one of the main thing, the main allegation. Well, if you look at that, this is why this review committee should work very hard for make sure to say some of them mistakes here. Because I think last week I talked about how politicians said then they use the legal means, the legal tools when it favors them. And then discard those tools when it not favors them. Okay? Well, the ACSL no say there is no legal requirement for display the results on a projector. None. Even with the publication of the results by polling station, there is no legal requirement for that. There's a legal requirement for making them publish the results. But most often, then they publish the results based, I'm talking about the general public, because then they actually give results polling station by polling station. Okay? But for publish, I'm like now their own website, mostly then they publish the district level. Okay, this has been the precedent during the time of APC, now the same thing. During the time of Tijan Kaba, now the same thing, and now the time of Madabio, the same thing. So there was no legal remedy for do that. But the way the APC come in and try for request, the ECSL deliberately use the law against we. For some of you don't understand what it mean go on. Don't say they're not being get a projector. They had a projector because they use a projector in some of the election, the by-elections. So they had a projector, but because the APC come and can demand like say this now a law, it's supposed to happen. The ECSL and also looking at the relationship between the ECSL, the APC, leading to the election, that bad blood don't they? When I remember where the APC been they attack the ECSL, then they attack Cornell, then they attack. So some people they then get what we call petty mind. It's very easy for take impersonal stuff and put her into politics and now you don't get any kind of a line of demarcation for separate them to them there. Okay, so the leadership of the ECSL use the opportunity for punish the APC party because they know say, indeed, they very well know say, the APC not get all the results. The APC not get enough agents then for make them cover the entire country. So they use that opportunity for make them punish the APC. They say, no, it's not necessary. We're not they do. And in fact, some APC representative at the headquarters, then we arrest them for that. Then, well, not to arrest them, pull them, then call security from the camp, pull them at the ECSL office because then they insist on that. Okay, so that's now in make some people then say it lack transparency because they're not projector. The second thing where the APC be want to, then we want where then they input the results from different parts of the country. Now the office, beside the secretary and other people, the ECSL workers, and then they try for input the result. The APC say they need for the day. They say they need for the day. The SLPP say nope. It don't ever happen. They say it don't ever happen. During the time of Pakaba, any political party during that time they is not allowed for make it na the cubicle. We said then they input the result and they the system. So this also creates a little bit of confusion. That also adds to the lack of transparency. And I'm telling you this not for anything. I'm telling you this for educational purpose because the thing where they destroy a nation or a society when we lack knowledge. Any society where lack knowledge is bound to be destroyed because they are exposed to exploitation, brainwashing, and manipulation. So I'm telling you this as an APC member. If me and somebody wait time like other people them and they come and come brainwash you and say yes now so thing, but no, this is not the way, not to me nature. And they tell you exactly the truth, whether you like it or not, that's a left with you. They force knowledge on person. You talk let the person go sit down and filter the knowledge. It take what you want for take, it discard what you want for discard. So now the same thing here. I'm telling you because I was there and I'm telling you exactly what thing they go on. What you mean they go on. So sometimes when you did on social media, the other people then they talk say the election was rigged, 2040 election, 2000 June 24th election was rigged. What then they mean is there was physically a kind of people then they take votes from this side and they try for put on the other side. A lot of people now shouldn't think for say that is the definition of rigged. But this is exactly now in when they go on. Okay. In my own opinion, I know they call that particular incident day rig because we don't know. You know what I mean? Say because to me, in my report, you know what I put? And I changed the word, or I put the word lack of transparency, and I define them. Lack of transparency in that instance only mean not get visibility. Well, not having visibility not necessarily means say somebody they do bad thing at inside. For example, I think I'm in the studio. Outside, I know they see what thing they go on. Somebody can do bad outside, well, I don't know. But it also means say sometimes the person know they do bad. So I am not sure whether there was actually rigging was going on. And besides that, me all results where I get, it mimic the ECSL. There are differences. It get some differences. But the difference where I see is not enough for change the outcome of the results. Because according to the ECSL, the SLPP beat me about 13 points. 13 points. Okay? 43 and 56. It's about 13.9 in between. So when I take a look at the results, I compare my own results with the SLPP results, I just say the SLPP won the election. Was there any kind of rigging? Well, before the election, I was not happy with the way the process was going. And I not only blame the SLPP on that side, I also blame the APC. I'm talking about the members of parliament where now APC folks them. Because you know how the rigging started? Now parliament. The rigging started in parliament. And that make I tell every Sierra Leonean, including I don't tell me brothers and sisters when my family members already. But for some people the way are not sabi, when are very, very genuine people them, especially when are APC and SLPP them, not ever go die for a politician. If you do that, that politician they if they go back now you burying, you go drink champagne and see that the words the way that they use, then they go drink champagne. You will die for them. Then after that, where you come on now you funeral, if they go meet the one where you been take as your enemy for that politician then they go sit down and drink champagne. So don't ever do that. And they want every single Sierra Leonean. In politics, you not get permanent enemy. Always try for yarn for permanent friends. Okay? But they see some people then they look take this politics here like say, now it do or die. These people, I'm talking about our own leaders. I'm still on you, Lamin Danke, since you asked the question. These people, they know what they do. They know exactly what happen. But because they don't take we for granted as genuine supporters them, which now so is supposed to be, they are using us. When they come at the public and they talk tough, behind the scene, now a different thing. And you when are the victim of them assassination, yeah, you then are public, they go and fetch you come in Sierra Leone and them. You go and cause problem. Because you don't know. Okay? So we have to be very careful when we fight for politics. First, they say knowledge is power. If you get knowledge, nobody no go able for manipulate you. But when you lack knowledge, you easy for manipulate. That's my answer. I hope say I do my level best for answer you. Okay, let's move on. All right. Mama Po, I say IJ Kabal represents the West. She lives in the West most of her life. Come on. Mama Po, we are talking about who said somebody born. I don't know if not to you talk earlier, I say, oh, na Michael Hookham. He said the one that way votes for APC na the Southeast, now the people that way go there, then go live there. So why it's time for contradict Michael Hookham? If you not accept for say the people that way been there now, we live now the Southeast, we vote for APC, now Southeasterners, why now you turn IJ Kabal, you say because he live most of the time now West, so therefore now Westerner. So you get for put him as a Westerner, come on. Now double standard. IJ Kabal, he originates from the East. Full stop. Cecilia Kene, did you really expect the South and East to vote for your party when you promised to kill us? Are you serious? Cecilia, I want for first of all for make you know say not to everybody waiting at the APC be actually support some of the mamikos where them in the them in the cause the Southeasterners. Okay, not to everybody. Some of we ask most of the people that waiting at this program when our SLPP, where they defend SLPP very vigorously in Sabiri. Some of we stood up, try for stop that, because to me, in particular, I don't think say now a winning strategy. It's not. And I will tell you for free, my sister. The first person we them cause within the APC party, the first person we them cause, that was in 2019. Now Dr. Mankota. So not to every APC been they actually praise some of the things that we been they go on the Mami cause. But I also want for make you know say, not all people know more than they cause so. Not all know more than they cause so. The people that will be the cause, then they also cause the not Westerners them. So I don't think say we get for a whole that into what we call an excuse, in as much as it was very, very bad. And as APC person, I don't apologize so many things. I am not a spokesperson for the APC any longer. But during the time when I've been there as APCSA spokesman, I publicly apologized, say that was wrong. And I defended the people that were there against that, for say, we need to stop this. But that not been the give now, the opportunity for making a ban we from campaigning on your side. Because if a tit for tat now in with the implement an eye for an eye, to be honest with you, my sister, pretty soon every Sierra Leonean will be blind. And I don't think say we want for do. Okay? Now that make I was so mad after Dr. Samura became the flag bearer for the APC. I was expecting for make Dr. Samura deviate from that divisive behavior and go to the southeast. Me, if God make me I get for be the flag bearer for the APC, the first thing I get for go do, and they go to the southeast. And they go see that they go talk to the southeast for let them know say things don't change. So let we not focus on tit for tat, an eye for an eye. I believe say you are either a Christian or a Muslim. And one thing where then teach we now the Bible, now the Quran, forgiveness. It don't necessarily mean say you get for forget, but with all you had, get for forgive. There was no reason why them for being banned the APC campaign team. Now they area than they. Well, I hear some people and say, oh, not to we ban them. No, but now they threaten them. So I hope say we all understand for say a mistake has been done, and we are going to correct that mistake because it cost we. It not only cost una because una feel the pain because then cost una, but then cost we too. Me what they tell you, me they talk to you so the entire APC members and I mean the first person where them cost because I say I mean the only person where been synapse I say no. That's this kind of strategy is wrong and let the APC not tolerate that at all. That was my stand. I say it will cost me tomorrow. If we tolerate this, it will cost me tomorrow. Then cost me. Me big brother been there now the head office there, now Freetown, now APCS head office. He said it been the people that they cost me because I stood up and say that is wrong. If we start for tolerate this, it will cause problem for we. And how it end up? It caused big problem for the APC. Big problem. Yes, I know say some people then they wait and they try from try for shift the blame. Oh, this is not got nothing for do with the cost way. Some people then they cost. Well, it has something to do with that too. Not only the only thing we make we lost the election, but now a contributory factor. So as Sierra Leoneans, that has always been the case for me, and they always fight very hard for bring everybody together. Outside of politics is the same thing. Here in Phoenix, where me live, people then don't attack me, people then don't call me all kinds of names because they try for bring people then together. You get people that way want for cause tribalism. You get people that way they curse me because they say, well, me no support me tribe. I know they with me tribe. Well, If I want to be a leader of a political, a leader of a country, how are we able for lead if I involve myself in this petty tribal bigotry where they go on? You're not going able. Now that make politicians and then they fail because number one, they are all indebted into tribes. They are all indebted into regionalism. And the moment everybody don't know, say this is your attitude, even if they do good, they not trust you. So I have been in this situation for so many. I always they sacrifice myself for the good of everybody. And I hope say one day God go able to reward me for that genuinely. So I want other Sierra Leoneans themselves, let them emulate what they do. And other people, they're not to me no more, other people, then they do the same thing where they do so. It just happened for this thing. I may get the mic, I get loud voice, but there are so many people where they try to do the same thing, but then they forget because they don't want to make them cost them. But me not care. You cost me, you know, they take nothing from me. In fact, the more you cost me, the more I determine. Because I know say what are they doing at the right thing nowadays. So I want for Leone as I begin think some of them things. Let we think Sierra Leone first. If we get a leader where we know say this leader will able to come and make a difference in the lives of everybody in Sierra Leone, irrespective of whether or not APC, SSPP or nothing. Let we encourage the leaders then. Anyway, now that one I get for you, my sister. Now, Momo for why say SLPP has more inclusive membership in the committee than the APC. APC, as usual, is the not only. Well, let's you know now. Momo for why. Let me say APC not able to cover all polling stations. Tell us that the process leading to election were mad with fear and violence. Mankota, is Salonian lack education or selfishness? I don't know. Are you trying to tell me that APC being get all agents now, all political polling station? Are you trying to tell me that? I don't think so. But in terms of the mad and violence, how are you don't talk about that? So we are in the same page on that side. But anybody will tell you say APC being get representation on all the polling stations. Tell that person they say you don't know what they talk about. Okay, you say rig here is cooked up figures. Well, when you say cooked up figures, that means you get figure where contrary to waiting ECSL pool, right? Because I don't think say you just say out of your brain. You must get figures then where you know for sure this is the figure, because you cannot know whether somebody cooked up figures without the comparison. Who's how you compare before you come and say this is not a cooked up figure? Where is your own figure? Even the APC party will come out and tell you and me, well, you particularly, because me be know what's been go on, but we tell you say the APC win the election. You're supposed to ask the APC party, how you know? How you know say the APC win the election? Because you know they just put things that they pull things in your brain just because you just want to say something. And especially as a political institution, credibility is the prerequisite for success. When the APC come and pull out, say the APC won the election, that was on the 26th of June, where Dr. Samora come out and announced that the APC don't win the election. 26th of June, I was in Freetown. Now, if the APC party come out and announce for say the APC don't win the election based on what they don't get, that means they don't announce the results before even ECSL announce the result. If they not do the nothing, why they not for pull the results where they get. Because I mean, already announced the results. All what we be need no more now is for let we see them evidence. And that is where the problem was. Then we they talk just because we want for talk, just because we angry, just because we emotionally unstable. So we can talk anything we want for talk. But when the dust settle, any reasonable person they come back and say, Papa, where you evidence? Any reasonable person. Let me flip the coin. If now the SLPP been there now we position where we did today so ECSL called the results for the APC party. Okay? For the APC party. Then the SLPP say no, the SLPP now they win the election. The first thing where you Lamin they ask where the evidence. You they ask the SLPP where the evidence, not so. Because you know we ever believe somebody just can't more and tell you say, oh, I don't win, without any kind of evidence. We are not dogmatic believers. The APC membership, not so dogmatic believers. Well, most of we. I give an example also. Very, very credible example. In 2018, when NEC announced the results, say the SLPP don't win the election. Okay? The APC come and say no, now rogue the rogue we. Although today, the SLPP then they ask, where you evidence? You see, I don't think say na bad thing for ask for fact. Because the last thing any credible person go want is somebody go manipulate you, you believe say, okay, this X is Y. Then you go find out say no, X is not Y. You look like a dumb person. I don't think say anybody want to look like a dumb person. Well, especially me, I don't want to look like a dumb person. And I make always when Dr. Samura come out in public and announce say the APC don't win the election, kind of a preemption. Well, I call the leadership. I say, hey, do you guys have any evidence today so that we go able to get them? You know what? Some of the leadership and time they say then they send them to me up to right now, up to today. Say I come on a salon. I don't receive that result then. The next thing I see, I hear them say, well, then they send the RR form for us now, American for can do audit. You know how much it costs for a company for make audits for you in American tens of thousands of dollars. So if you get the RR form, like quoting we been talk, we did as a minute talk, then get the RR form. Why you then get for send the RR form there for can do audit in America now? We don't get nothing for do with waiting the gun as alone. Why don't you just release it? Because you already don't announce yes, we win the election. Release it, everybody see it. All these problems, so what would they go and cost today? So if we been done resolve that problem from day one. Like where I been asked them, say, una release what you una get. Even about 3 months ago, that's one month ago, the Secretary General of the APC party, that's not Dumbuya, come na radio. I think that AYB or something. They say then they released the results the following week. I was so glad. I said let's put this to rest. Let's see Leone and then see the rigging of the ECSL and the SLPP. The APC then get the result. Now release them. But I knew that that's not going to happen. In this program where I think that Michael Naing informed me about that. In this program, I say no, APC not going to release the results where they get. Now TPN, I bet anybody, I say APC not they release that results where they get. They not release them. They not release them. So why we continue to do this? Now let me come to the international community. Let me come to the international community. You see, by this time, anybody where they take all in egg, they put in the basket of the international community, you are doomed. Waiting happen on this election. Don't teach we a lesson for say. The best way we go able to resolve problem now resolve them within ourselves. I don't say make you not bring in the international community for help, but no rely on them absolutely, because at the end of the day, then they left in at the ocean. The APC party, one of the biggest mistake where the APC party do on this election, we are not afraid for talk, because I know say the more they talk and the more other people then they understand that, then probably we go able be well aware for say next time we not go do it again. We absolutely rely on the international community for say then go able to give away the presidency. Then when not to them the vote to, they're able to give away the presidency. We rely on those people. And guess what happened? When things come, some of the international community know say probably they don't go too much, and Madabio, you know willing for, or let me say, you're not checking out, they're back out. That the same international community they press the APC leadership and say, hey, enough. It not happen. When I go back now, the governing body. When I said when I go and call them, and even in fact, the American ambassador, the new American ambassador, go now APC the office. He go tell them, say, listen, the best way right now, where when I go able to do is when I go work with Madabio in government. He told them. Well, how many times before the election where I've been the one the APC say when I not put na the international community. The international community na an interest-based organization. Na business people them. Na businessman them. All the way they care about their own interests. Okay? So this na a lesson where we supposed to learn. Next time, we go do what we supposed to do for win election instead of we rely on the international community. That's not that one number one for tell now. Let's move on to the next one. Michael Coker say Lamin Danke, APC voted for the system. So what are you crying about? Yeah. I know you're talking about the PR system. Yeah, they voted for that. They did. And what did they do? After they don't agree with that, then gonna the wells of the parliament, they begin go make rudeness. I tell people then the TPN for I say these people are hypocrites. They all don't vote for this system, yeah. And now, then they come and they try for full we win at the members them. My brother, now we look for somebody way very, very credible. That's not the only way where some of them problems are go solve. I mean, thank you, Mankota. Remember the by-election in Kanka, where 049 was changed to 149. We shouldn't trust ECSM. Yeah. I hear about that too. But that's just one constituency. You're talking about the entire country. So anyway, but the thing here is, if indeed we believe say SLPP actually rigged this election, like the way we they say, I'm not saying there was no rigging. I already don't say there was rigging. But the only thing is differences of definition. Okay? Why not just pull what we get? And by the way, this Saturday, hopefully I get Kemosise. I just want to tell you now, I get Kemosise. Maybe Kemosise recently, it says some things way very, very interesting way I want to talk to her about. So he's probably coming. Now, last week he's supposed to come, but I've been saying that we wait this week. So he's coming next tomorrow. Michael Coker says, Mankota, APC will never nominate you as their flag bearer. You are not truly from Kamakwe Road. Yeah, but Namakeni had the pass over for going to Namaboka. So na the same road anyway. Michael Coker says, Cecilia Kenya, exactly. They thought they will win because of the economy, but they failed to realize that the Southeasterner rejects invective and mamikos. Lami Danke say Mankota, no one from APC called result because Samora or any person has the mandate to call election result. I took an exception from your statement. I don't tell you say then call result. I say then I tell you say then don't win the election. I don't know if you been in a salon at that time. Maybe they did. Now that make I give you the date, and I did give the time. Sunday, January the 25th. Sunday. I think it was Sunday, yeah. And then on the host 9 o'clock p.m. That nurse mommy, where them go kill. Now during that time they now they tell you so. That incident now they tell you so. That nurse mommy, where them go kill now the head office. Now they tell you so. Samora go to the head office 9 o'clock. And they go talk say the APC don't win the election. Then don't win the election. So any results where they can now, where it different from what he then gets, they know they accept her. This was exactly what Samora was saying. So I know what I'm talking about. I know they lie. It's very difficult for make me the lie. That was exactly what happened. Lami Danke also say APC release results can't change the thieving by ECSL. Well, if we make a big difference, Lamin. If it be not now, they make any difference again because it's too late. But at that time, when some of women they call for the release of what the APC get, if we make a big difference, because ECSL already announced the results. The ECSL for being the APC for being released, what they get. Or if they don't want for release, what then get na public, I advise them also una go na court because the court now the only legally mandated institution where they force the ECSL for can give their own results based on what una want. They say no because they not trust the court. They trust the court actually because they not get enough results where they go present to the court. That was the problem. Michael Coker say Lamin Danke. For APC to publish their own results or other form is not against the law. Yeah. The executive are just playing the gullible supporters like you, my brother. Yeah. They're not been there against the law at all. Because the results was already been called. So what in APC for been doing is for challenging the results then they say, no, look what we get. Then publish them. Look what we get. Let the international community, let people them, journalists and media people, let them compare. What happened with the ragtag information where them pull out? The moment where them pull out, some of we come take their result then we compare. Me, I've been in a free tongue, I call new their PRO. I talk to her. How will I come up with this? The problem when new gets was they don't actually get the results, the authentic result. They don't get them. It seems like that lady, because I understand, say even within new, there were people where they're not being happy at all within that lady do. Because within that happened, it destroyed the reputation of that wonderful institution, the organization there. Because new was very, very credible when it comes to elections. But that lady, I don't know if because of money or because of influence or because of whatever, it go do something where it destroyed the reputation of that credible institution. You know, it just grab, it give you thinking and he puts him, oh yeah, the APC is supposed to forget this, the SLPP is supposed to forget that. A kind of a projection. And it very well we are saying, in a country like Sierra Leone, where the literacy rate is less than 50% or maybe 50%, you get people that way definitely go misinterpret what they talk. So that make as a reputable institution, you get for do things then way very, very clear. Ambiguity, it cause a big problem. Now I make it run away. You run away. So I call them, I say, hey, where did you guys come with this result? Where when I come up with this projection? The guy talked to me, the way he talked to me, he said, well, they not get any result, then they try for compile the result. Now I say, could you please, when I compile that result, they will send them to me. He say, well, no problem. I say, take me number. I say, yeah, get this my number. I say, yes. Say, I send them to you. Say, I commode. They not send me the results. They not even publish the results where they say they been promised for publish. These are some of the things the way they cause problem at the country, my brother. You know, and people like Lamin Danke, then believe. Then believe, definitely then go believe. Because at the end of the day, you know, Lamin Danke not go believe anybody like me so, or even though me na APC. Well, some of them do not even believe me na real APC. Even though I don't in APC for the past 20 years. I not ever sabi I not ever register for any political party other than the APC. And I don't ever benefit from the APC directly. And I don't spend so much for the APC. But because of my stance, a lot of people they don't even believe me in a real APC. Well, when the time reach, then they can vote for me, the real APC. Let me thank you. Say for moral reason, ECHL should have published the certified disaggregated polling station results. For moral reason, I agree with you. Moral reason, Mr. SSF call on moral reason. Well, me call not moral reason for transparency's sake. No, for transparency, they should have published that. I totally agree with that. You know, because already there is so much cloud way surround the ECSM. This for be a very good time for making them prove say the APC is wrong. Then you just try for paint them in a bad image. Therefore, been published the results. But again, they use the law against we. Now people like we so know say there was no legal precedent or no legal requirements for publish the disaggregated polling station results. But for moral reason, like what you talk, so yeah, I agree. I totally agree, my brother Lamin. National Election Watch is still credible. Yeah, I still believe say like I tell you, Lamin, I talked to some of them. You understand? Before I left Freetown, I talked to them. I still believe say there are people who want to do the right thing. You know, sometimes Sierra Leoneans, because of greed and selfish, they can do some things that way they cause problem for other people them. You understand? But I still believe say it's still credible. I think I believe that still. You know, but they don't get a stain where they need for clean. They really need for clean that. Because waiting that Samba lady do, it was unnecessary. It was unnecessary. They're not supposed to do at all. But I still believe say there are people who are credible within. In fact, the National Election Watch, not to one grain organization. Now a combination of different organizations that will come together. And when that lady want for Duam, you know, actually consult other organizations that way they within the same group. She didn't do that. You know. Lamin Danke, you can say the same for the APC as well as they disputed the ECSL result. All right. Well, now, what do you really hope to do in Sierra Leone politics? Are you asking me, or you're asking Lamin Danke, or you're asking Michael Coker, or you're asking Momo Foya, or you're asking who? Are you talking about me? Well, in case you talk about me, Mr. Dauda, what do you really hope to do in Sierra Leone politics? Well, I hope for change. I hope for change the system. I hope for change the system. But I believe saying I will only able for change the system if I'm leading the system. It's much more easier for change the system if you are leading the system. Now the reason this way I plan for contest. I don't know how, but I plan for to contest. I left that to God, but that's my plan. That's my intention. Because if I lead the system, I will able to change the system. Because the way I see the system they go today is very, very bad. We're not they go in the right direction. Well, Even though Papa then say, how them call them? Right direction or whatever they call them. Country not they go in the right direction. The system is rotten. Okay. People like we, so if we lead just for one term, let people then see. I think I will make a big difference in the lives of people then. Hopefully. Right? Wishing you all the best of luck. Thank you very much. I what I want for next week, all pray. Let God bring somebody who get sympathy for the country. It could be me, it could be anybody. But that should be our prayers. Somebody who they mean well and do well for the country. Okay? Then let we also try for change, because sometimes leaders come with a good intention. Then can't change. But because of circumstances, instead of them changing the system changed them. In Sierra Leone, what I noticed, people are forced to change their perception, their way of doing things, their way of the system. They force them to do that. So let we pray to God, somebody with resilience to some of them manipulation and influences than they. Okay, that's the main intention. Is it going to happen? Well, now a question for God, but I intend to do that. Okay. Well, so we're done to the end of this program. I just want to take this opportunity and for thank everybody and for thank you all the way contributed towards this discussion. The interaction was very, very fruitful, and today is just a special program because I'm off today. So I just want for let we talk. I believe, I hope say when I actually benefit from this talk we will make. And next tomorrow, now the regular time when we program, and we will continue for educate and also seek knowledge. Okay. Well, good night.